So it's the season of love and everyone is feeling romantic and people are probably looking for romantic movies to watch, maybe movies that will make you laugh, movies that will make you fall in love, movies that will just make you go, oh my gosh, movies that will give you goosebumps. If you're looking for those Nollywood movies, then look no further. So I'm going to be giving you 10 romantic Nollywood movies that I think you can watch, enjoy yourself, and just feel romantic with this Valentine season. All right, let's go. Hey, beautiful. How are you doing? My name is Adenike, Adebayo-Esho. Sorry, if my voice sounds weird or like a frog's voice, then it's probably because I had a cold recently, this morning actually. So, bear with me. All right. So, like I said earlier, I'm going to be talking about 10 romantic Nollywood movies that I think you can just watch this Valentine season, and some of them are on YouTube, some are on other platforms. If I can't mention the platforms, I will mention the platforms where you can go watch them, but like they're online somewhere. All right, so without much talking, let's go ahead and get started. These movies are in no particular order. The first movie is The Wedding Party, directed by Kemi Adesiba. It features Banky W and Adebayo-Esho. I'm specifically saying The Wedding Party and not The Wedding Party 2 because if I had to choose, I would choose the first one over the second one. Number 2 is When Love Happens, directed by Seyi Babatope. Listen, this is one of my all-time favorites. I've watched this movie like maybe 6 times. That's how much I enjoy it. I just think it was a very, very well done romantic movie, romantic drama. Yes, When Love Happens features OC KJ, you have Weruche Opea in it, you have Oreka Goddess, Gideon Okeke is in there. Quite a few actors and actresses. Casey Ejolano is in there as well. Shout out to you, Casey. When Love Happens was beautifully produced. Oh, I forgot to mention. So The Wedding Party you can watch on Netflix, and then When Love Happens is on Netflix as well, actually, or Iroko TV. I think it's on Iroko TV as well. Either of those platforms. Number 3 is Isoke, directed by Jadesola Oshiberu. So Isoke is one of those movies where you're like, dang. I think, and one of the reasons why I liked it was the fact that it went against the stereotype, because the movie features, you have Dakore Egusi Akode, you have Joseph Benjamin, a lot of Funke Akindele is in there with lots of people, right? So Joseph Benjamin in this movie was the ideal man. Tall, check. Dark, check. Handsome, check. Kisser, check, 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 check.
If there ever was a checklist of what a great guy would be, Saze would tick every box. Successful, check.
I've raised over $3 million.
Handsome, check. Great kisser.
Really? But you see her go through this journey of self-discovery and following her heart, and I think it's important that people learn to do that, and I think that's one of the things that Isoke teaches, aside from the fact that you watch 2 people fall in love, you laugh, you have a good time. Isoke is on, I think it's on Amazon Prime, so you can watch Isoke on Amazon Prime. Number 4, The Meeting, directed by Mildred Okwo. The Meeting features Rita Dominic. Is Rita Dominic? Yes. Rita Dominic, Femi Jacob, and is it Femi Jacobs? Femi Jacobs. And Linda Ejiofor, Now Suleiman. So this movie is, yes, definitely one of my all-time favorites as well, because you laugh. See, when I finished watching The Meeting, I wanted to date an older man. You could not tell me nothing. I was looking for a 40-year-old man to date. Because it just made love so desirable. The interpretation of characters in that movie was top-notch. So I think you should go ahead and watch it if you can. The Meeting is, I think it's on YouTube now. Yes, I think if you search for it, you'll find it on YouTube on Mildred Okwo's or Audrey Silver's channel on YouTube.
Mr. Adebayo-Esho.
Your appointment has been moved to 4:30, sir.
Are you serious?
Mbano. I checked from church to show you that I'm not serious. Is this okay?
Number 5, Falling, directed by Niyi Akimolayo. When I was done watching this film, I was absolutely certain, like I was certain that Kunle Remi and Adebayo told me we were dating. This was years ago, of course. But I say that because their chemistry was fire. It was hot. It was burning hot. And then you see the chemistry she also had with this other guy, played by Blossom Chukwujeku, and you're just like, what is she going to do? So she's caught in a dilemma where well, it wasn't exactly a dilemma because at no point did she consider the other option you get, but it shows you that there's no love that is perfect. People go through challenges. It's just about how you overcome them. Shout out to Adesua and Kunle and Blossom for a job well done. Directed by Niyi Akimolayo. Falling is available on, I think it's on Netflix. Yes, you can watch it on Netflix. Number 6, Mr. and Mrs. directed by Ikechukwu Onyeka. It features Joseph Benjamin and Nse Ikpe-Etim. The year Mr. and Mrs. came out, that was the movie that everyone was shouting about. Like people were talking about the marital lessons, people were talking about the chemistry, people were talking about the woman. Like it was so controversial, but it's still very, very romantic. And you see, you sometimes you don't know, you don't value what you have until you lose it. That's kind of like what Mr. and Mrs. Don't go and watch Mr. and Mrs. Part 2 or Chapter 2. Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Finish, the one that has Joseph Benjamin and Nse Ikpe-Etim. I think it should be available on YouTube because it's been a few years, but it's still very much interesting and you're going to enjoy it. Number 7, yes. Number 7 is the movie titled Displaced. It features Lota Chukwu and Blossom Chukwujeku. It was directed by Charles Wagbai. This movie was a TV film, right? It's available to watch on Iroko TV. It wasn't anything special, but it was special because of the interpretation of characters and the chemistry between the 2 lead actors. Blossom Chukwujeku is the dang good actor. Like, if you watch this movie, you're going to think you're watching a cinema film, and then you realize, oh no, actually, it's just we've been in this house for the past 1 hour, but I did not notice because the acting is just so good, the chemistry is just so good, and you're rooting for the love. This is a father and a child, and then this woman who comes into their life, and that kind of love story. So I think you're going to enjoy it. Number 8 it's a movie titled Flower Girl, directed by Michelle Bello. The movie features Damilola Adegbite, Blossom Chukwujeku, and Chris Sato. Actually, this movie was good. It's another romantic drama or romantic comedy, no, drama, that was very well produced, and it wasn't cheesy. You're rooting for the love, you're rooting for the lead actress, you're hoping she finds love, and there were a couple of cheesy moments or expected moments in the movie, but that's fine because overall the movie is just very beautiful to watch. So I think that's another one you can watch as well. Number 9, yes, definitely one of my all-time favorites as well. I have a lot of all-time favorites. It's The Contract, directed by Yvonne Okoro. It features Yvonne Okoro and this guy, Lomla Dandala. Yes, I think he's from South Africa. Yo, that dude can act. That dude be funny. That dude be looking handsome. You know what I'm saying? The Contract is a movie about this lady that's, desperate to get a job and make ends meet. And she puts herself, or did she put herself? Yeah, she did actually. It was a choice she made. She puts herself in this situation where things just started to take the other end, and then they end up falling in love. I'm trying very hard not to tell you the story. You haven't seen it. But let me tell you something. I've been waiting since Contract. I've been waiting for Yvonne Okoro to make another one, or maybe to do like The Contract Part 2 or something, because it was just so good. I think The Contract should be on YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, you can check Iroko TV. I'm not too sure, but I think it might be on Iroko TV. And last but definitely not the least is Phone Swap, directed by Kunle Afolayan. Phone Swap, it was one of those movies that year, that people were raving about. So if you probably watch it now, you might probably see the inadequacies in the movie. Regardless, it's a very interesting story of 2 people ran into each other at the airport and then ended up mistakenly swapping flights and also swapping phones. you know. So, and it's I think it's a very, very interesting romantic, you know, story, and over the space of what, 1 week, 2 people fall in love. It was played by Wale Ojo and Nse Ikwe-Etim. I think you're also going to love that as well. All right, so before I go, let me just give you guys bonus, because this is one movie I think I've watched over 10 times. And I'm just like, I might still go watch it again when I'm done with this video. The movie I'm talking about is titled White Waters. It was an Ambo film, Amstel Motor Box Office film, directed by Izu Ojukwu. It features Rita Dominic and Osi Ukeje and Joke Silva. Listen, I think that was Osi Ukeje's first work, and that was when I knew. I called it. I was like, this dude gonna blow. He gonna blow us all away. And did he blow? You know, fantastic film. I mean, if you can hold your own against Rita Dominic, forget it, you're good. The same thing I said about Blossom Chukwujeku in Finding Mercy, where I think I saw him for the first time. I think I saw him for the first time either at Finding Mercy or at Flower Girl. But either way, Blossom and Rita Dominic also had that, you know, connect in Finding Mercy that I was just like, yo. Same thing with White Waters. I think you should watch it. I think White Waters is on YouTube. It's the quality, it's very old, like 2009, I think. So the quality is poor, but you're still going to enjoy the story nonetheless. So if you can, go ahead and watch it. Now, I know there are lots of movies I did not mention. So if you have your own favorites that I did not mention, please go ahead and mention them down below so that maybe I can go check them out as well. Which ones on the list are your favorites? I also want to know. Let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you again very, very soon. You know how we do it. Remain in God and God bless you. Mwah. Bye, people.